I've been in a little bit of a funk lately. Low motivation, a little seasonal depression, a touch of existential dread. So last night I decided that it is time to employ my very favorite travel takeaway, the adventure day, aka Fakation. Welcome to Travel Takeaways, my unfiltered reflections from the road. So the whole point of a vacation is to pretend like you're on vacation all day. And when you're on vacation, you do fun things, you indulge in your curiosity, you definitely don't do the laundry. So it's 7 degrees outside, but right now I'm at my first stop, which is the European Christmas Market in downtown St. Paul. Seems like a great way to start my day. So the first thing you have to do at any market is get something to eat so that you have room to eat more later. So I've gotten these Polish blintzes full of a sweet cheese stuff, and I'm really excited about my breakfast. Everything I hoped and dreamed. A very exciting development. This year, they have the mulled wine in a non-alcoholic version. Well, after about an hour and a half out there, my thighs are now numb, and my toes and tips of my fingers. So it's time to leave the outdoors and go have an indoor adventure. So in an effort to warm up, have a little break from the winter, which you can see outside behind me, I've come to the St. Paul Conservatory, which is a giant greenhouse. And in here it's lush and green, the sound of flowing water, and it's warm and humid and delightful. Not all adventures have to be thrilling and a mile a minute. So for now, the adventure involves sitting in this beautiful greenhouse on this bench, reading my book. There's something undeniably healing and restorative about being in a warm, humid room full of plants in the middle of winter. I just arrived at my next stop in my adventure day, Marigold Non-Alcoholic Bottle Shop. They have a location in Minneapolis as well, but today my adventures are sticking to St. Paul, so I've come to this one. Just as good, if a little smaller. So to round out my vacation day of adventures in St. Paul, I stopped by to see a friend and visited with her for a little bit. And then I went to Sun Foods, an international Asian grocery store, because I love grocery stores. I love visiting grocery stores when I travel. And this time I got to buy a bunch of ingredients to take home and actually use. Whereas when I'm really traveling, I can buy like a couple snacks, but it's mostly a exploration mission. So all in all, I think my vacation adventure day was a rousing success. I feel totally refreshed and just re-energized, really, which is what I needed. That's this week's travel takeaway. Sometimes you gotta act like you're on vacation, even if you're just at home, and it'll help you get out of your rut. So as always, stay curious and don't forget the snacks.